This is the video for XEI 501 Level 2, and basically Level 2 is all about solving word problems. But the equations are given to you, so that makes life a lot easier. I'm going to give you the basic steps for going through Level 2 and solving these. The steps will stay the same, but the math will vary. So step 1, read. I know that we all don't like to read, but you need to read the entire passage. So let's read through this one. Melissa buys food for her dog every week. Each bag of dog food she buys costs $14.99. She also takes her dog to the vet for a checkup, which costs $133.25. The total money spent on her dog can be modeled by the equation C equals 14.99W plus 133.25. Now you'll notice that these came from somewhere. Okay, so those numbers up there were already used. Okay, and it goes on to say where C represents the total expenses related to her dog and W represents the number of weeks. Okay, assuming Melissa took her dog to the vet and spent $343.11 in a certain period of time, how many weeks were in this period of time? Okay, so second step after you finish reading, identify the variables. And by that, I mean look at what variables are in your equation. Okay, we've got C and we have W. We know that C means the total expenses or total cost. And we know W means the number of weeks. Okay. Step 3, we need to look at what variable we know. Okay, so in this case, it tells us that she spent $343. And in this case, we need to figure out, is this talking about C or is this talking about W? Which variable are we talking about? And it's not talking about the number of weeks, so it must be talking about total cost. So I'm going to jot down that C is 343.11. The fourth step is third step was to look at the numbers and then do this. Identify which variable and label it. And then the last step is going to be substitute what we know. What is known. And solve for the other variable. So over here, we're going to go ahead and do that. So we've got this equation okay, and we know what C is. C is 343.11. So we're going to go ahead and put that in up for C. And everything else stays the same for now. Okay, and now we're going to solve for W. So in order to solve for W, first we need to subtract from the right-hand side. Alright, and right here we're going to use the calculator, so 3 143.11 minus 133.25. Okay, so we're left with 209.86. That's on the left. This zeroes out, and what we have on the right is 14.99W. And then the last step to solve for W is divide by 14.99 on both sides. So we have to divide that number by 14.99, and we get 14. Okay, and I lied about number 4 being the last step. Your last step is to put your answer in words. You need units. Okay, so this means 14 weeks. And then you're done.